Hello, this is Megan from RErevivals, and today I'm talking about Zinsser Bullseye 2 High Hiding Formula Primer. We had a chest up in my toddler's room that I had been meaning to refinish. It had a broken drawer and had had a broken drawer since we got it about a year ago, and decided it would be a great piece to use for this review. This $350 chest on Etsy by Noteworthy really became my inspiration for this piece. As you can see in the picture on the right, we have not added any hardware yet, but I do see it going in that direction. And we did go ahead and remove two of our drawers and add a shelf just to make it a little bit more functional to be able to use it in other spaces as well. Our chest was a mix of wood and veneer, and I started by pulling out all the drawers. I gave it a good sand with actually an 80 grit sandpaper, and then I primed it with a Zinsser Bullseye 2 High Hiding Primer, which is $7.48 here at our local Lowe's in West Michigan. And then I actually gave it a light sand after I primed it, just to make sure it was nice and smooth for our next coats of paint. I primarily applied it with a roller and used a polyester brush to help get edges and grooves. It was thick like Elmer's bottle glue, so I felt like I was just moving it around at first, but then I could see it starting to stick. It looked uneven, and it was difficult to apply so that it looked even. It took a few rolls over the same surface spot, but once it actually dried and I really lightly sanded it with a 400 grit paper, you could tell it felt really smooth. It dried quickly on the wood, not as quickly on the veneer, but here in West Michigan it was cold and I started outside. So when it was under 50, the wood dried, but the veneer didn't. I ended up bringing it inside, and it dried much quicker inside at 66 degrees. And the directions do say that 50 to 90 degrees is when you should be using it. 12 hours later, it actually provided a great tacky surface, and even though it didn't look smooth, you could still see some of those brush strokes. It felt pretty smooth. Now, I like different stores for different products. I happen to be at Lowe's for a completely different project, and I don't typically buy my paint at Lowe's, but I happen to decide I will compare two Valspar products. I got a gallon, which is going to be the blue color on my piece, of their cabinet paint that they have, which is actually an enamel base, and then I purchased a quart of the Valspar Project Perfect paint for the white. And at my local Lowe's, the quart for Project Perfect was $9.78, and for 1 gallon of the cabinet paint, it's almost $50, which breaks down to $12.50 a quart, except that if you buy it in the quart form, I believe it's $25. Now, both of them had 3 to 3.5 stars at Valspar.com, and I did get two slightly different finishes. The blue, since I was doing a top, is actually a semi-gloss, and then the white body portion is a satin. Since these paints have different bases, they did go on differently, but it also made them great for testing this primer. I did primarily roll, but I also used the polyester brush for edging and details. I have some photos here of their first coat and their final coat, and I did do an extra third coat on the very top of the chest just to give it a little extra protection. If you want more information on these products, check out my video comparing them in this project. There's a video of Valspar cabinet enamel versus Valspar project paint out there that will give you more information and let you know my feedback on them. I give this product 4.5 stars. I think if it went on a little bit smoother and a little bit more even, I would probably give it 5, although it is hard to get 5 stars out of me. As usual, I think your success comes with your prep. Making sure that you're prepping your surface, that you're sanding, maybe even doing that light sand in between coats. I would definitely use this product again. I really appreciated the tackiness and the fast dry time, and I would especially use it for furniture and cabinets, things that are around moisture, things that may take a beating, things that people will put dishes on. But I hope this product review helped you, and I hope you can go out and find a project that you love and that makes you happy and you can make into something beautiful and that you can enjoy. And again, for more DIY tips, tricks, products reviews, ideas, check out our YouTube channel. You can also check us out on Facebook at Facebook/RErevivals, RErevivals.com. And we do also have that video out there that compares the Valspar cabinet enamel with the Valspar Project Perfect paint. Thank you and have a great day.